Welcome to Real Estate with Brenda K, the show where we talk about everything and anything to do with your real estate. If there is one room that sells a home and hosts the party, it's the kitchen here in Nova Scotia, and we all know we are famous for our kitchen parties. Today, we're breaking down what really goes into building a great kitchen, from local manufacturing versus factory-built cabinetry, to cabinet materials, countertops, customs. We absolutely have a pro here today, and we're going to talk about all the trends that are shaping kitchens right now in homes in Halifax. So let's dive right in. So, Tonya, welcome to Real Estate with Brenda K. I'm so excited to have you here today. Tell us a little bit about MCK.
Great. Happy to be here, Brenda. As you know, MCK has been in business since 1989. So we're just over 3 decades of helping Nova Scotians get their new kitchen and new bathroom cabinets. We've got a great big beautiful showroom in Burnside that people can visit and have a look, see what they're gonna do before they actually do it.
Mm-hmm. And I can attest to that because I've been in a lot of showrooms, and it is by far the nicest in HRM.
Thank you.
You know, we know, Tonya, that the kitchen's like, you know, a kitchen can make or break a sale.
Absolutely.
They really can. And we're going to talk about renovations and some of the other things that you guys do. But it really is the emotional gathering spot where the family gets together.
Where everybody goes.
It's the lifestyle. Yeah. It's, you know I recently bought another home, and I bought it based on the kitchen.
Perfect.
Like, I walked in, not intending to buy a house.
Yeah, really?
Walked in, saw the kitchen, and it was like, you know, I've been looking, but not in a big hurry.
Yeah.
So tell us what
sold it for you.
It absolutely sold it for me. Yeah, walked in. Tell us what are some of the new trends that people are doing in kitchens.
I do find that wood is making a little bit of a comeback. The natural woods paired with a natural finish, like a soft green or a soft cream color. And also people are loving the inserts that go inside of the cabinets. They really help personalize a kitchen for what people want to use it for.
Exactly. And what about I'm seeing a lot of the two-tones.
Yes,
in the
people
kitchens.
are loving different colored bases as opposed to the uppers. You know, a nice dark color on the bottom and a lighter color on the top. Just breaks it up for you, and it, you know, lets people get a little bit more creative.
Yeah, and you can really personalize your kitchen so much more now. Like, when Mike first opened, and I've known Mike for many years, and I do want to let the viewers know, because this is one of the things I really like about MCK, is that, you know, Mike is no longer there, but Steve Ryan, his brother, is to have somebody still on site every single day that takes that pride of ownership.
Absolutely.
I mean, I know the owners take pride of ownership, but, you know, somebody that has been there that long.
Yeah, invested from day one.
Yes.
Yeah. He is MCK. He's a great asset. You know, he's proud of it, and he makes it, you know, important. It's important to him that clients are taken care of, and, you know, the on-site manufacturing, he handles all of that. He oversees all of it. We build everything there in Burnside as well. So, you know, he takes great pride in it. He's a great asset.
Yeah, and that makes a big difference. So that's one of the other things I want to talk about today, is that a lot of times when you're going in and you're buying kitchens from someplace, you don't know where they're made. You don't know how they're made.
Yeah.
And what I like about your showroom is you can go through the showroom, lift up a blind, and look at cabinets being made.
You can, yes. Yeah, we've got a little, the staff on the other side don't like it as much as we do. They feel like a little bit of a fish in a fishbowl.
Yes.
But yeah, we can look in and see exactly what's going on, see things going through the CNC machine, see them being put together. You know, it's interesting.
Yeah.
Clients like to see it.
I like to watch it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So let's go back. You had mentioned that there's a lot of wood coming back in. So when you say wood coming back in, so when I think about the 80s and the early 90s, it was oak. And as a matter of fact, when MCK first began, it was called Mike's Country Kitchens.
Absolutely.
And we actually went in there for a kitchen.
Oh.
Late 80s
Yeah,
on
yeah.
Windmill Road.
That was the big thing back then.
That was the big thing.
Yeah.
And everybody was doing it. And back then, Tonya, there was like, I don't know, maybe 5 kitchen places in the city.
Yeah.
And that's another thing I want to say is there's so many kitchens. So let's talk about the manufacturing and get back to like the wood
Yes.
that you're talking about. So when we see these different colored kitchens, we go in, like, for instance, the home I bought. I love it. It's gray on the bottom. It's off-white on the top.
Nice.
What's the different materials used now to manufacture?
Well, I think when we think of wood, we always think of oak because, that's kind of where we started. Birch has made, we do a lot in birch as well, like a natural birch. Just has a lot less grain than oak. So sometimes people are looking for that sort of softer look to blend with the painted colors because it's quite often we'll do like a oak base, a birch base, and a painted upper. So you can mix them within the kitchen. Doesn't have to be, whereas yours is all painted, different colors. Sometimes it's wood incorporated in there as well. So you'll have a wood, either upper or lower, and then painted upper or lower. So,
and I have seen that. And it went, so I remember first it was like all oak.
Yeah.
And then probably I'd say about 2006 when I was selling new construction, 2008, it was all stained birch.
Yes.
Right?
It went very dark there for a little while.
Went very dark.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it went really light, and now it went to all these colors. Do you ever think back to the 50s and 60s when they had the plywood cupboards and everyone would paint them different colors?
Oh, I do. Yeah, I do. I even love looking at them online too.
Yeah.
The retro, the 50s kitchens and stuff like that. A lot of green.
A lot of those colors are coming back,
Absolutely.
don't you find?
Absolutely. Even in appliances, you'll find. Yeah.
Okay. So when you say not wood,
Yes.
what do you mean when you say they're not wood?
So if people want to go with the beauty of wood is that it's unpredictable, right? It comes from a tree. A wood door itself could come from 6 different trees, 5 different trees, It there's a lot of variation that you can't control. Now, there's different materials that imitate wood, like melamine exteriors, essentially gives you the wood look with a little bit more control over the variation within wood naturally, right? So people look at a wood door and they think, I like that, but I don't like that it's light there and dark there because, there's easily 5 or 6 pieces in a door. Whereas the melamine it's all man-made to look like wood, and it has great durability.
So would that be like would the underneath of it be like a press wood, Tonya?
It is.
It is.
Yeah. It's a MDF core, and then this is sort of applied over it, much like a laminated floor.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's how they get all those colors on them.
Absolutely. That are wood grain.
That are wood grain.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I remember Mike saying to me years ago, too, that there's certain ones, because I had maple cabinets. And he actually didn't recommend having maple cabinets painted.
Yeah. Actually, we don't paint any wood.
Okay.
Simply because the way that a wood door is made, it's especially in Nova Scotia where we have the change in humidity and the change in seasons, that center panel's made to float in a wood door. And as soon as you paint it and the humidity changes, it's going to try and move and it's going to crack all around. Oh, did it happen?
Yeah. Because I didn't listen to Mike.
Oh, no.
And I ordered my maple cabinets.
Painted.
Oh, yeah. And I did do the little distressing, had the little distressing on the corners.
Gotcha.
But I did get
a little bit of
those
cracking.
little kind of cracks on them. So what about the different finishes that are out there now? Matte versus glossy versus... Whenever I see a white glossy kitchen, this is the first thing I go, IKEA.
Yeah.
Right?
I know.
What's the different finishes? What are the ones that are being like the most sought after right now?
The most sought after I find is like if you're thinking in terms of paint, a satin finish. That's the paint, that's the finish that it is the most durable and the most forgiving on a kitchen cabinet. What happens is the high gloss, you'll find, like anything, like a car that's quite glossy, every little scratch, every little fingerprint, every little is going to show. Whereas the satin finish gives you a little bit more of, a softer, not so harsh in your face finish.
Yeah. I like the softer.
I do too.
I do too.
Yeah.
So now when I go in a lot of new construction, I don't sell a lot of new construction anymore, but when I go in a lot of them, I see a lot of them look to be the MDF and the melamine.
Okay.
There.
Yeah.
Do you find that is it just me, or are more people going with that look than the plain birch or plain oak or any other type of wood right now?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, between that and probably a painted finish would be our most popular right now.
Let's talk about a painted finish. What do you paint? What type of wood is it?
It's MDF.
It's MDF.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's MDF. It's much more stable.
Okay.
We make the MDF doors in our shop on a CNC machine, and they're all one piece. So by doing that, you don't have to worry about it cracking like a wood door that's made out of 5 pieces, right?
Like mine.
Yes. Yeah.
That I didn't. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why we do it that way. We only paint MDF simply because then we don't have to worry about that happening, right? We have a 10-year warranty. So
a 10-year warranty?
10-year
really?
warranty. It was 5 for a lot of years, and we just upped it to 10 because you know what?
Yeah.
Our clients need it, right? They need that. It makes them feel more comfortable knowing that they have somebody that's going to stand behind it.
You know what? I'm really going to push that fact because I'll tell you why. I was in a house there. I was in actually a couple different houses where I've seen this in the last little while. They were MDF, painted, and the ones by the kitchen sink, they're all like you can see like the paint's warm. The water has gotten to them.
Gotcha. I mean, depending on, I don't know what their process was like when they painted them, but more than likely it is due to the water coming from the sink, right? Yeah. Now, obviously, water damage is not covered under a warranty.
Okay, all right.
However, we do see it from time to time, and what happens is people contact the company they bought their kitchen from, and we get a lot of calls saying, that company's out of business. Can you help us?
Yeah.
Right?
Or they won't do one door. That's the other thing I wanted to point out.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because I had clients years ago, and they had gotten the kitchen from Mike.
Okay.
And then when they were moving, their kids had actually wrecked a couple doors.
It happens.
And because you guys made them on site, they went in, Steve remade the doors, he matched the paint, and it looked like new.
Yeah.
Sold the house.
Yeah, I mean, that's the benefit of choosing a company that's been in business for so long and manufactures locally, right? So we do that quite often. Things happen, kids happen, parties happen, things happen to them, and we go in and we can fix them up.
Good to know. The design center that you guys have.
Yes.
I got to say, like some of your designs, tell us about you have designers on staff.
We do. We have 5 designers on staff, and they've been with us, some for 20 plus years. I myself have been there for 22 years.
And you're a designer too?
I am a designer
plus
as
a manager?
Well. Yes, okay. I am. I was a designer for 15 years before I took the management position. So I just sort of oversee some of the things that go on there now in respect to the design. But all of the kitchen orders come through me. And then they head to the shop for production.
Okay. So, Tonya, if somebody wants to have you guys design something, like I know what you did for my daughter-in-law was pretty neat. I just took some pictures of her kitchen and I gave you the measurements, and you guys did an absolutely beautiful design for us.
Yeah, I mean, that's one way to do it.
Yeah.
You can certainly provide measurements to us. We do a lot of initial designs off of a house plan, a floor plan for a new build. People want to know, what their kitchen's going to look like, and they haven't even started building their house yet. So we can do it off the floor plans, but we also have free in-home consultations. So if you give us a call at the showroom, we're happy to send somebody out to sit down with you in your space and discuss what you'd like to have.
And so that kind of leads me into renovations.
Yes.
And something that you guys offer. So when I say make or break a sale, I mean, it's true. And a lot of times, and a lot of people don't know this, that I'll show them houses, they have the old oak kitchen, and I'll say to them, look, do purchase plus, which means they can get their mortgage.
Yes.
And then you guys will do a quote for a new kitchen for them. Once you install the kitchen, they get the money that's held back for it. That's their plus part of their mortgage.
Yeah.
But on top of that, if somebody wants to renovate the kitchen, you also offer finance.
We do, yeah. We have in-house financing. It's through a company called Finance It. They're very, very easy to deal with. You can fill out the application online. You don't have to go through, you don't have to hand over your personal information to me. You deal directly with the finance company and they can set it up for you, usually within half an hour.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very easy.
Yeah, because a lot of people, they save. Like, what would you say is the average cost of a kitchen nowadays?
I would say it's running right around $25,000 for an average kitchen, and that would include a quartz countertop.
That's not bad.
A granite counter. No, it's not. I mean, it's come a long way over the last 10, 15 years. But yeah, I think it's where people think it's going to be.
Yeah.
It's not, we do kitchens, we do $100,000 kitchens.
Can you imagine
Yeah,
a $100,000 kitchen?
I mean, honestly, they're usually very huge and very, there's a lot of inserts, accessories, and whatnot that go in there. But we do them, but we do them at $15,000 as well. So the renovation market, I would say, is right around 25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys did a beautiful renovation in my mom's place about 12 years ago now, which was actually her, because she had plywood cabinets in her house.
Yeah.
And then, and it's funny because they went to MCK years ago and got oak.
Oh.
Back in that would have been like 88 maybe. 80,
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. 89 probably.
It wasn't in business long because I had asked
gotcha.
Mom, and all she knew was Windmill Road. So isn't that funny?
That is.
And then of course when she wanted another one about 10 years ago. And I always tell people, if you're going to renovate anything in your house, your kitchen is what will give you a return on your money.
Absolutely.
People will pay for that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It's, especially around here, it is the heart of the home. It's where everybody ends up. And I mean, if it's new and flashy and people like it, of course it's gonna.
It's worth the money. Well, like I said, I just bought a house because of the kitchen.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So saying that, let's talk about some of the features, because when you had me in the showroom and you were showing me some of the things, it blew my mind.
Yeah, there's, they've just come so far over the last 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
The inserts that you can put in, the corner cabinets and the garbage pullouts. I mean, everybody has a garbage in their kitchen. Yeah. Do you want to necessarily look at it? No, right? So if you have the room, let's put it in a cabinet. We've got the fancy little foot thing that you can stick under, and it automatically opens. You don't even have to touch it, right?
I love that one.
I mean, people do.
I love the dog dish.
Oh, the dog dishes, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Almost every home has a pet.
Yeah.
Right? They can be cat dishes too.
Yeah.
That particular one is on the end of an island, and it's, it's finished in something that's very resilient to water. You know what I mean? You're gonna be able to wipe it down. It's not gonna matter that the dogs sort of splash and make a mess. And I mean, it's cute, right?
The Keurig pullout.
Yes, my gosh, yeah, the Keurig pullout for your Keurig pods.
Let me see if I remember them all because I love them. The hidden coffee.
I was going to say, you liked the hidden coffee bar.
I did.
You just touch the button and the servo drive lifts the door up and you can,
roll out.
All of your stuff is in there. It's almost like even a little bar area you could make it, as opposed to a coffee bar area, right?
So, I want to talk about today the packages you put together, and I've got to reach down. I'm going to move my microphone just a little bit because we have some of these here.
Oh yes, yeah.
Pull this back in. Okay. So when you want to design a kitchen, this is one of the things I like about MCK, because you have your designers on staff.
Yes.
And you can put together the entire package for them.
Right. So you're holding what we call a mood board. right? This particular person wanted to see what her backsplash was going to look like with that countertop, with that flooring, with that door, possibly mix it like a two-tone, the wood look melamine on the bottom, the white on the top. And she loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
and it lets them see it all together.
It does.
Right?
That's what I was going to say. So this, because I want to, we've got a few minutes left here, and that's what I want to talk about with people with MCK, is that you can do a complete package. You go in, you can do the countertops, you can do the backsplash.
Sinks.
Oh, okay.
Sinks and faucets. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can do those as well. People like being able to make a one-stop shop, right? As much as possible. I mean, we specialize in the kitchen, cabinetry, countertop aspect of it. So you're going to need somebody if you want to do your floor, right? You need an expert to do that, but we're the experts in kitchens.
Yeah. So come in, get the complete package,
Absolutely.
get it priced out. How long does it take now, Tonya, from the time that you guys do the design to you're finished?
Well, if I did a design for you today and you said, you know what, I want to go ahead with this, Tonya, we would need 4 weeks.
Oh my God.
Right? So in 4 weeks, your cabinets could be made and installed. Now, if you opted for a granite or a quartz countertop, what you're gonna have a laser template done of your base cabinets for measurements so that it fits like a glove, right? And there's probably about a 3-week delay from your cabinet install to when you get your quartz countertop.
Yeah.
And that's standard in the industry. Obviously, they take the measurements and then they have to manufacture it.
Well, it's not like laminate. I mean,
No.
laminate, if you make a mistake,
Absolutely.
you go get another laminate top.
Yeah.
But what's the average price of I know this is a really hard question, but say like an average size kitchen, somebody wants a solid surface countertop. I know there's different kinds of solid surface now, right? There's
There's
quartz.
a few, yeah. Yeah, there's quartz, there's granite. Those are the two that everybody sort of probably knows about already. There's porcelain, which is our Decton, and I believe Caesar Stone also makes the porcelain now as well. And obviously the laminate, which is more of an entry level, but obviously we do that every day as well. So, and there is a newer one that we started carrying called quartzite. So it's nice and shiny and natural stone. So people are loving the natural.
What's the one with the blue going through it?
The blue going through it that you're referring to is the porcelain, the Decton.
God. Oh
in
my
our
God.
showroom, we have a huge island done in it. It's
Unbelievable.
just so beautiful.
I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So shiny and
Really good.
Yeah.
So, Tonya, we're going to wrap it up here today, and I hope you'll come back.
Absolutely.
And, maybe one of these seasons we'll get out and actually get on site there. What's one piece of advice that you would give people about their kitchens if they were going to renovate, like not new construction, but they're going to renovate their kitchens? What's one piece of advice?
I would say, just think about how you want to use the kitchen. Make it work for you and have fun with it. Right?
Yeah, there's so many different things
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you can do nowadays.
Yeah, make it yours with all of the accessories that are available now. Yeah.
So what days are you open? Are you open Saturdays?
We are open on Saturday from 9 till 4.
9 to 4.
Other than that, we're open Monday through Friday from 9 to 5. So
All right. Well, I hope you come back next season.
I certainly will.
All right. Thanks for
Brenda.
being here. No problem. So there you have it. Kitchens aren't just about style. They're about function, value, and how your home lives day to day. You want to choose the right materials, understand how it's built, and think beyond the trends, because a design space works for real life. And yes, for the next kitchen party. Because in this market, a smart kitchen isn't just beautiful, it's strategic. Thank you so much for joining us on Real Estate with Brenda K. I love talking kitchens. And remember, if you were thinking real estate in Halifax, think Brenda K. Cheers.